What if the life you want is waiting on the other side of the fear you keep listening to? Maybe you have a dream you rarely talk about, a goal that feels too big, a future you want, but secretly wonder if you're capable of reaching. Fear tells you to be realistic, to stay comfortable, to wait until you feel ready. But sometimes the biggest thing standing between you and the life you want isn't your ability. It's the size of the dream you're willing to believe in. Today, we'll uncover 5 powerful shifts that can help you stop thinking small and start dreaming bigger than your fear. 1. You stop letting fear make your decisions. Have you ever wanted to try something new, but immediately thought about everything that could go wrong? Maybe you wanted to start something, speak up, apply for an opportunity, or chase a goal, but then fear asked, what if I fail? And suddenly doing nothing felt safer. Fear doesn't always tell you to give up. Sometimes it simply convinces you to stay where you are. But you don't have to eliminate fear before you move forward. You can feel uncertain and still take the first step. Because courage isn't the absence of fear. It's refusing to let fear make every decision for you. 2. You allow yourself to want more. Have you ever made your dreams smaller because you were afraid of disappointing yourself? Maybe you wanted something bigger, but told yourself, that's probably unrealistic. So you lowered your expectations before life even had the chance to surprise you. But wanting more doesn't mean you're ungrateful for what you have. You can appreciate your present life and still dream about a better future. Your dream doesn't have to make sense to everyone else. It only needs to mean something to you. Sometimes the first step toward a bigger life is simply giving yourself permission to imagine 1. 3. You stop waiting to feel ready. Have you ever told yourself, I'll start when I'm more confident? Maybe you think you need more knowledge, more money, more experience, or more certainty first, but the perfect moment rarely arrives. Confidence often comes after you begin, not before. You learn by trying, you improve by making mistakes, and you become stronger by doing things that once made you uncomfortable. You don't need to know exactly how everything will work out. You just need enough courage to take the next step, because waiting until you're completely ready can become another way of staying stuck. You stop comparing your beginning to someone else's success. Have you ever looked at someone else's progress and suddenly felt behind? You see what they've achieved, and instead of feeling inspired, you start questioning yourself. But you're seeing their chapter 10 while you're still writing chapter 1. Their timeline isn't your timeline. Their opportunities aren't your opportunities. And their success doesn't make your potential any smaller. Comparison can make you forget how far you've already come. So instead of asking, why am I not there yet? Ask yourself, what can I do today to move one step closer? You don't need to catch up with everyone. You just need to keep moving toward the person you want to become. 5. You start believing your future can be different. Have you ever looked at your current life and assumed your future will always look the same? Maybe your circumstances don't match the life you imagine yet, and because you can't see the path clearly, you start believing the destination isn't possible, but your current situation is not a prediction of your entire future. Things can change, you can learn, you can grow, you can make different choices, and sometimes one decision can begin a completely different chapter of your life. You don't need proof that your dream will happen before you believe it's worth pursuing. You just need to believe that your future is not limited to what you see today, because the moment you stop allowing your current reality to define your future, you start giving yourself permission to build something greater. Your biggest dream may scare you. That's okay. Maybe it's supposed to feel bigger than what you know how to do right now. So don't ask yourself, what if I fail? Ask yourself, what if I never try? Dream bigger than your fear. Because your fear is only telling you what feels safe. It doesn't get to decide what you're capable of.